Okay, we have DMR number two. And in my first problem where I'm adding, I have two mixed numbers that have different denominators. So I need to think about what is my LCD of my denominators of 3 and 4, and that LCD is 12. So I'm going to need to change both of my fractions to have denominators of 12. So I'm going to write it vertically like this. That helps a lot of people. So 3 and 2/3 is going to become 3 and something over 12. And 4 and 1/4 is going to become 4 and something over 12. Okay, so our whole numbers out front do not change. So looking at this first set of fractions here, if a 3 is changing to a 12, that's 3 times 4. So I'm going to do 2 times 4, which is going to give me 8. And down here, my 4 is changing to a 12, so that's 4 times 3. So I'm going to do 1 times 3, which is 3. And now I am actually going to be able to add these together. Make sure you're careful if you're adding or subtracting. So I'm going to add up my whole numbers, and then I'm going to add up my fractions. 3 plus 4 is 7, and 8 over 12 plus 3 over 12. 8 plus 3 is 11 over 12. I'm going to look to see, can I simplify? I cannot, so this is my final answer. All right, number 2, I am subtracting, and my denominators are 2 and 6. The LCD of 2 and 6 is 6. So that means 1 and 1/6 gets to stay the same. That's really nice. So we have 3 and 1/2 is going to equal 3 and something over 6 minus 1 and 1/6. And again, we said that fraction gets to stay the same. So in my first fraction, 3 and 1/2, since my 2 is changing to a 6, it's 2 times 3 is 6. So I'm going to do 1 times 3 and get 3. So now, once again, I am subtracting 3 minus 1, 3/6 minus 1/6. So 3 minus 1 is 2, and 3/6 minus 1/6 is 2/6. I think to myself, can I simplify? And the answer is yes, I can. 2 and 6 can both be divided by 2, so that's going to give me 2 and 1/3 as my final answer. Moving on to my multiplying and dividing questions. So in number 3, I have multiplying a mixed number times a whole number. Now, you cannot leave mixed numbers as mixed numbers when you're multiplying and dividing. You have to change them into improper fractions. So as a reminder about how to do that, you take the denominator times the whole number. So we're going to do 2 times 3 equals 6. And then you're going to add on to that the numerator. So 6 plus 1 is 7. That is your new numerator, and your denominator stays a 2. Times. We also need to write this whole number as a fraction, and you write any whole number as a fraction by putting it over 1. So now we have 7 over 2 times 5 over 1. I'm going to multiply straight across. 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 1 is 2. That is obviously improper. I need to think about how many times 2 will go into 35. I know that 2 goes into 3 one time. 1 left over. Bring down my 5. 2 goes into 15 7 times with 1 left over. So my whole number is 17. My numerator is 1 over 2. 17 and 1/2. 2 went into 35 17 times with 1 left over. All right, and then in number 4, I'm dividing. Now before I do my same change flip, I have to rewrite both of those numbers as fractions. So 2 and 1/4, I'm going to do 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 plus 1 is 9 over 4, divided by, writing this 8 as a fraction, I'm putting 8 over 1. So again, write them as fractions first, and now do same change flip. So 9 over 4 times 1 over 8. Multiplying straight across, 9 times 1 is 9. 4 times 8 is 32. Ask yourself if you can simplify. You cannot simplify on this one. So final answer, 9 over 32.